Welcome to English Grammar Spot, Present Perfect or Past Simple Exercise 1. In this exercise, I'm going to ask you to fill in the correct form of the verb in brackets. I'm going to give you a sentence, I to do all my homework, and you have to conjugate that verb that's in brackets into the correct form, so either a present perfect or a past simple. I'm going to give you a time frame. Time's up. The correct answer was, I have done all my homework. Now let's get started. First sentence. Last Friday, I to watch the match with Bob. Last Friday, I watched the match with Bob. Because we know it happened in the past because of last Friday, we use a past simple. To watch is a regular verb, so we simply need to add ed to the base form of the verb. I never to see a live tennis match. I have never seen a live tennis match. Here we do not know when it has happened, and more importantly we have the word never in this sentence. With the word never we always use a present perfect. Last week we to hear about a nice pub. Last week we heard about a nice pub. Again, it happened in the past and we know when, last week, so we use a past simple form. But to hear is an irregular verb. To hear, heard, heard. Mary to break her leg last month. Mary broke her leg last month. We know when it happened in the past. To break is an irregular verb. To break, broke, broken, so we choose the second one. They already to send him a card. They have already sent him a card. We use a present perfect because we do not know for certain when it happened, but it is important that it happened. More importantly, pay attention to how we spell the verb to send. To send is an irregular verb, so we use the past particle here, and that's to send with a T. Anna to become a member of the club. Anna has become a member of the club. Again, it's important that it happened, but we do not know when. I know for sure she to eat my cake. I know for sure she has eaten my cake. Again, it's not important when it happened. This morning, I not to receive the paper. This morning, I didn't receive the paper. This morning shows us that it happened in the past. This restaurant to open 2 weeks ago. This restaurant opened 2 weeks ago. Again, we know when it happened, namely 2 weeks ago. To open is a regular verb, so we simply add ed. I know many people who to try this. I know many people who have tried this. We do not know when they've tried it, but it's important that they have tried it. They to start their course in 2012. They started their course in 2012. Again, we know when it happened, namely in 2012. You to read this magazine yet? Have you read this magazine yet? Yet is one of those words that shows us that we need to use a present perfect. You to see that film last night? Did you see that film last night? We know when it happened. It was in the past. Last week he to write a letter to me. Last week he wrote a letter to me. Again, an indication that it happened in the past, namely last week. Final sentence. You to check your parachute already? Have you checked your parachute already? It's not important when you checked it, but it is important that you do check it before jumping out of a plane. I thank you for your attention. For regular updates, please go to youtube.com/EnglishGrammarSpot or go to www.englishgrammarspot.com.